As I sat on that bench with my music playing, I didn't hear words. I felt feelings. Feelings that slowly over time I understood more and more. I was afraid of my innermost self because I was once trapped with it before. Once upon a time when I was much younger, I had nothing and no one else but my innermost self to sit with. And that time of my life was very, very scary for me. So scary that I feared ever returning to that state, being trapped, alone, with nothing but my innermost self, awareness, and feelings. Too young to understand what they meant, but too green, fresh and new to the world to be able to resist the riptide of them as they swept over me. I learned to run because it felt like my only option, from others, from myself, from the world. I now reflect from this older age on that way of seeing things, and I can tell you from personal experience two things. To fear a certain state and to run from it tends to yield one of two possibilities, both equally poor. First, you run so much from it that you end up in an even worse position, born from the not great things that you were willing to accept into your life in exchange for avoiding that state you fear so much. Or often, instead, second option, you end up in that state you fear regardless, even though you were running from it, often specifically because you tried to run from it, and total implosion occurs. The only liberating answer, in my experience, is to not run. It is to walk into it. It is to let yourself be one with what you fear, to let that fear in, to walk through that fear, to accept that it will be here instead of trying to get rid of it, to witness how strong you are now with your own eyes, to see at this age and stage of your growth what you once could not tolerate and live with cannot hold you back anymore when you fully show up to face it now.